Hello everybody, Moonstorm here, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we continued our work in Priest Dulion, pushing into the quarry that had been taken over by Red Templars in an effort to rescue the villagers. So we worked on that, destroyed all of the Red Templars that were there with some difficulty. A lot of archers, and archers give me a lot of trouble, but we took care of it. And we rescued all the villagers, and now we're just kind of cleaning up in this area a little bit. We found this tunnel, which I wasn't really sure about continuing on down until, we moved on to this episode, so that's what we're going to work on. And we're just kind of check out some of the surrounding areas and see if there's anything of any interest here. So let's just go ahead and, proceed on right where we left off. There's creative loot. Just some random gear. And some ruins. Anything through here? Another barrel of loot. 275 gold and a Xata Kas Is schematic. Tier 3 mall. Interesting. That may be useful for Bull. Doesn't appear to really be anything else. I mean, I can energize that Veil Fire, but I'm not really that worried about that. Alright, so let's head back on out here. And there was another passage, or another path that we saw leading here. Okay, so nothing really of any significance up this path. And I'm guessing that the other path is probably leads us back where we came from as well. Which was over here. Just kind of outside the walls of the keep. Soledin Keep. Down there we need to worry about. And yeah, this just leads us straight back to the quarry. The upper areas of the quarry. Yes, there was this locked door that I didn't notice in here the first time. It was a locked door. We probably should have Cole go first. So I thought I climbed this. Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't see any locked door of any sort here. Maybe we already opened it. Alright, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and get back to a camp. Let's head back into the keep. Alright, so I need to replenish our place a woman's letter in the hollow of the marked tree. Quarry, quandary, cage confession, Mama's ring. We need to return that stuff. We need to run another mission at the war table for that. And I don't really... There's something else over this way. We did unlock a new area.
Oh, yes.
Last time around. I'm not exactly sure where it might be. Alright, well, I think before we start just wandering around here,
It's true.
let's go ahead and go back to the village and turn in the quests that we had. Just checking to see if something jumps out at me. Not really. Okay, yep. Let's go ahead and head back to the village. Turn this stuff in. We might need to head back to Skyhold and check the war table, get the project done to repair the bridge,
Inquisition.
and see what's across the bridge once that's finished. Right, hold on, where are you? Hold on, out of...
Only in places you have blessed. Sing only the words you
Granny May.
Mama's ring. You found it. Oh, thank you.
Alright, turn the ring.
Go again.
Alright, Mistress Paulin. Hello? Can I not talk to you?
Good day to you.
You lied to everyone.
You lied. You knew what the Red Templars were doing, but you took their gold and stayed silent.
Yes, I took their gold. Gold and any supplies they would give. All so we could live. There are many orphans in Sarnia. Who protected them when their parents were lost? We couldn't run, not with the river frozen and the demons. If I had said anything, they would have killed me too. So I let them take people, and prayed that one day, someone like you would come destroy them. All we could do was survive till that day. Now it's calm, hasn't it? I was right.
People did die because of you.
People were taken, infected with red lyrium because of your actions.
What else could I do? Take up the old pitchfork to fight? Those who died would have died regardless. This way, at least some survived.
my makeup,
Well,
know my heart. Take holy
I can see that it was an impossible situation.
pain.
Not really sure what I would have done. Alright. Return to Sarnia with Lewis's note.
Judge me worthy of your endless pride.
I saw what was goodbye.
He was alive. All this time he was alive. I didn't even dare.
Let's see. Lewis killed your brother.
Louis wrote this confession. He killed your brother.
No, that can't be. God is fighting in the war. He enlisted with the Empress's army. I'd like to be alone. Please, Lee.
Okay, and we need to go take care of this.
My creator, judge me. Find me
I see a wolf in the distance. Alright. Place the note. That is done. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back to Skyholt. Crater of Sullivan. Oh, is that part of the Emerald Graves? I think that's what that is. Okay, never mind then. Alright, back to Skyhold. Alright, we are back. Let's head for the war table. Actually, we need to sit in judgment of somebody. It's probably the mistress from the last area we were in. Let's go ahead and sit.
Mistress Pulin of Sarnia is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the Dales. She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum. They used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople. The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Pulin was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople fed.
I'll listen to her defense.
If you'd like to explain your intentions, speak.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times. Yet you kept taking coin from the Red Templars, even after you realized what they'd done to the people. Why not? It bought food for the ones remaining. Isn't that enough? You question whether greed or necessity led me. Tell me which you weigh me for.
I don't think it's probably deserving of death. As I said, it was an impossible situation to be in. Have her rebuild the town. We can't just let her go free. There needs to be some consequences for the actions, regardless of the extenuating circumstances. Have her rebuild the town.
Mistress Pulin, you will spend all your ill-earned money rebuilding the town of Sarnia. If the townspeople forgive you, your debt to them is paid.
Your worship, I will do my best to repair what I have done.
Help the people of Sarnia operation is now available. Alright, so we have a few things to do at the war table. Alright, so gathered some leather, took care of that, great bear hide, no big deal. A golden opportunity, Josephine. That went splendidly. Naturally, these worthies of Orlais wanted nothing more than to be given everything, while providing nothing in return, but I set the record straight. They want our assistance in supporting their efforts to restore the war-torn Dales. They'll need to show some deference to our agents and ensure that any troop movements and trade efforts the Inquisition makes in the Dales are given the highest priority. All it took was a bit of negotiation and a few subtle threats. They sent along some lovely gifts to show their appreciation for your presence in Skyhold, and the consortium should ensure that any attempts we make to gather corn in the future are that much easier. Josephine. Anderfell's Cleaver. Restore. Yep, I'm going to restore the crossing. Ambassador Montelier, we, the members of the Orlesian Society for the Protection of Historical Architecture, would like to draw your attention to the deplorable state of Judicale's Crossing. The bridge was constructed in 856 Blessed as part of the festivities surrounding the first anniversary of the coronation of Emperor Judicale I. And for nearly an age, it has been considered the greatest triumph of Orlesian engineering. Now it lies in ruins, shattered by monstrous rebels of the Templar Order. You cannot allow this grave injustice to stand, Ambassador. The Crown is too involved in its civil war to properly care for our historical landmarks. The Inquisition will surely come to the aid of the people. With hope, Justice Nicole de Val Montaigne. Come on, can we handle this, please? I'm receiving 19 of these letters a day. Alright. Deploy our Corps of Engineers to begin repairs of the bridge. Alright, Commander, repairs of the damaged bridge at Judicale's Crossing are complete, although we ran into some complications. The workers were spooked by sights of dragons flying around the site. So we brought in Tamar for extra security. She did a good enough job, but next time I think we'd call in anybody else. That woman doesn't just frighten dragons, if you know what I mean. No, we're not going to venture forth just yet. Deal with Lord Basile Maron, which we've already read through all of this, that we decided we were going to send Josephine on this mission.
Inquisitor.
Go ahead and send her off. Help the people of Sarnia. Mistress Paulin has been sentenced to provide relief to the people of Sarnia who suffer because of her alliance with the Red Templars. She has purchased supplies for the town, but is having difficulty moving them up the river. She has asked the Inquisition for aid. See, Liliana says I could divert some of our couriers there, not courtiers. Better this relief arrive in bits and pieces than not at all. Colin says we could hire a brace of wagons and send guards to transport the supplies to Sarnia. It'll be slower, but safer. I like Colin's idea. Now, there was another thing that we wanted to do, but again, it was something we wanted Josephine to do. She's indisposed at the moment. As your Veil Strength report is ready. Inquisitor, the experiment was a success, and these readings are remarkable. By overlaying the relative strength of the Veil over maps of Orlais and Ferelden, I've extrapolated points where small rifts are more likely to develop. This should let us deploy Inquisition forces more wisely while still protecting people who would otherwise be threatened by demons. In addition, I have located one node of possible interest in the hinterlands, a very large rift that is not yet opened and may be worth investigating the area. Solus. Alright. Something else to check out in the hinterlands. Alright, so let's actually go ahead and head back out. To the Emprise de Lyon. Take a look at the bridge, since I thought that was going to be something that was going to take us time to work on, but apparently not. So let's just head straight back out there. Okay, we are back in Emprise de Lyon for hopefully... I'm not sure if it's going to be the last time, but we're getting towards the end of what is in this zone. So, at least I think we are anyway. Let's go ahead and get across the bridge. Oh, there's a quest over here. Well, let's take a look. But we're heading across the bridge. That's why we came back. Now, there was report of dragons, or sightings of dragons, so... there are 2 dragons. Oh my. Just a moment.
We should search the area.
Okay, so I just checked, and there are 3 dragons in this zone across this bridge. I think we could probably take one of them. The Templars were looking for something in the area. What do we have here? Amulet of Death Siphon. Every time an enemy dies nearby the wearer of this amulet gains health and stamina. Warrior or rogue only. Huh. That sounds like a very useful amulet to have. Especially for someone like Bull. He tends to get himself killed a lot. We have landmarks. Alright, claim. Hector in his time of dying. Hector is one of the Chantry's anointed. In Andraste's time, he was Lord of Navarra and one of the Prophet's most loyal followers. According to some Orlesian legends, when Mafrath betrayed Andraste and Tevinter captured her at Hector's stronghold in Navarra, Hector leapt to her defense and was shot full of arrows. He survived long enough to see Tevinter's soldiers drag Andraste away. In this particular depiction, Hector appears as a young and handsome man lounging in a position many consider inappropriate to the depicted subject. Some have decried the statue, arguing that Hector seems to be greeting a lover rather than grieving the betrayal of his prophet. Is there something here that I should be noticing? Ah, statue. I see. There's something else that can be claimed nearby. Oh, Red Templar. I hear a dragon. Hivernal. Well, it appears that we have engaged the dragon.
Today is a good day. Today is a very good day.
Glad you're enjoying yourself, Bull. Ow. I did not replenish my gen potions. No. Hopefully that won't come back to bite me. Oh, that does actually damage the dragon. Alright, as I tend to like to do, we want to focus on limbs first. This thing is barely taking any damage. Oh, it froze me. I hadn't quite expected to run into it this quick. So this episode might run a little long, depending on how long it takes to kill this thing. Ice dragon. Probably not a good idea that I have an ice staff. don't have a ton of options. It's immune to that. Okay. Do I have... Oh, yes, I do. You probably don't like fire, do you? See how you enjoy this. Well, of course, it immediately flies out of it. Ooh, it's actually chasing it. Come on. Of course, you're gonna drink through my potions. We're about a quarter through the health bar. Not too bad. Oop, oop. Get close, get close. Yeah, this dragon seems pretty standard, not like the last one we tried to play. But it is one thing I really do like about this game is the dragon designs. It's pretty awesome. I've been frozen. Whoa! What did it do? Alright then, I'll play as Solus for the time being. Oh, there we go. Now we're back. Oh, that's a loud potion. This. Pull. Those for comfort. Alright, let's get full up. Solus. I'm trying to avoid using my resurrection spell, if at all possible. I'm being frozen. Alright. One of his legs is injured. Focus on the head. About a quarter of its health bar remains. Pulls back. I'm frozen. Solus up. Bull. This is dangerous. Oh, good. Shields. Good work, Solus. Oh no, that's Solus who's resurrecting Bull. He must have the same spell, yes. Okay. Character up. Back up and running. Okay, there we go. Where's Bolt? There he is. Alright, get these guys up. Almost there. And it's down.
I always like mountains. They let you know where you stand.
Alright, what do we get? Superior Grenades Belt, Staff of the Void. Interesting. Masterwork Battle Master Armor. Sigil Deathroot, Dragon Gland, Pure Dragon Blood, Dragon's Tooth, 15 Dragon Webbing, 18 Dragon Scales, and 15 Dragon Bone. That is definitely some very nice loot. Alright, let's claim this place. Pools of the sun, according to our legends, what remains of the sun's heat left in the earth when Elgarnan threw the sun from the sky and buried it in the abyss, heats the hot springs in the dales. The waters of the spring have healing qualities. We have always treated them as sacred. Then, of course, our legions moved in, scarring them with their garish statuary. But fate is just. Last I heard, dragons had claimed the territory. Let's hope the beasts made a meal of fat nobles who couldn't escape in time. Penned by an unknown Dalish elf. Alright. We're gonna have to call the episode here. I'm not sure how much further we're gonna be able to proceed into this area because of the other two dragons, which are much higher level than the one we just fought. At least according to the information that I looked up. So, we'll have to decide what we're going to do from here on. Oh, there is a ocularum over there, so there's probably shards in the area. Okay. So we may have to move on to a different zone altogether before we come back here to finish off the dragons, take care of the shards, and close the last few rifts. So, yeah, this will probably be it for this, as I said, for this region for now. Alright, well, we'll get to work on something else when we get back, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.